Welcome back to Fez, and I'm Dear Darling, and why don't we take a look at our world from a different perspective? And you might say initially, hey, Dear Darling, what's going on? This isn't the game Fez. This is, in fact, Clip Studio Paint with a load of screenshots of Fez on. Well, to give you a little bit of context, you might want to go see an Animal Crossing video about 2 weeks back, probably from when this is published, called Fez, where basically I talked about after recording the episode just before this one, I was like, I feel like I'm kind of stuck in Fez. I feel like I've hit a wall. So many other problems require knowledge of what I've got to assume is like the Fez alphabet and the Fez numerical system. And since I don't know what those are, I feel like I've hit a wall with so many of these puzzles where I can't figure out what I'm meant to do. So after talking out loud about Animal Crossing episode for a little bit, I discussed sort of bits and pieces about things I've seen. And I came to a conclusion before where I was under the assumption that we'll get a tool later on to help us decode the alphabet or the numbers in Fez, but I've now since come to realise, well, not come to realise, I've assumed, since we're kind of getting towards the end of Fez, that tool doesn't exist, and what we actually have to do is we're meant to actually manually figure out the letters and numbers. So I gathered up all the information that I could find about numbers and letters. So here we go, here's all the letters and all the times we've seen them appear in the series. And I'm working under the assumption that it is actually possible to work out what each of the numbers and letters mean, because otherwise that's a bit weird. And hopefully by doing this, we can figure out exactly what we need to do on quite a few of these puzzles to help us complete the Fez, well, I was going to say overture, that's not really the right word, but basically round everything up with all our knowledge. So, yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be just a huge stream of consciousness. I'm probably not going to be all that entertaining, talking about anecdotes, about sort of thing. I'm just going to be doing puzzle solving. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't even know if it's possible. And I don't even know if I can do it with the information I've currently got. But I hope it is, basically, is what I'm going to round it off to. So, to give you a bit of preface, and checking with my assumptions I made in previous episodes, basically these square systems here with squares and lines of some sort, oh, don't mind me, I've assumed is the numerical system, mainly because of this map thing, where when we got these two, you can see what I'm drawing, can you even see my mouse? You can see my mouse, where I saw these two maps, and I was like, okay, and then after seeing a place, I wonder if these symbols here are meant to represent numbers, and they're meant to tell me the order I'm meant to go into the doors after we found that map area. I was like, okay, that seems fair. So I'm working on the assumption that these are numbers. I'll get into my letter assumptions when we do the letters, but that seems pretty fair for now. And I've looked at I looked a little bit at some of these numbers. I haven't really done much of a deep dive, but the reason I think that I'm doing this video now is after watching back some of my previous videos, I stumbled across this little thing here in the school. This we found in episode 4, and I came up with this assumption on the numbers in episode 7. Apparently my autoplay music is not going. Yeah, I got some lo-fi beats in the background. I'll put the playlist in the description and probably the individual songs if I remember to do that. Just so it's just not just silence of me talking. Oh, sorry, I accidentally resized the window there. Yeah, but this entire school-like place I discovered in episode 4 before I came to the assumption that these squares, or realisation I should say, that these squares are probably numbers. And this wall especially, I think, is probably the key to unlocking what these numbers are. And you might say, why? Okay, well, my assumption before was that this one was probably number 1 because it starts at the 12 o'clock position, and then the numbers work in a square with this being number 1, this being number 2, maybe this is number 3, this is number 4, and then I don't know how work goes on from there. You can actually do a little bit of maths to work out very quickly that there's 16 different possibilities if we have every single combination of these 4 lines, because either the line is there or it's not, and there's 4 different lines in it. So there's possibly the number system we're working in is basic C, and I actually think I should use darker blue instead of this light blue. No, you know what? I use the light blue to draw the things, and I use black to draw the things. So yeah, so this is all very off the cuff. I'm not really sure how I'm doing this. I'm not sure really where to go. Anyway, as I was looking back through previous videos, these 4 screenshots here, I think, are probably the most important ones. And why I say that is I think this here are the numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, why do you might say I say that? I think it's kind of obvious. Like, this one seems so clearly to be 0 to me. The fact there's nothing there. It's basically 0 in of itself, but I think what these little things under here are basically showing up higher and higher dimensions. If this is 0 dimensions, this is 1 dimension, it being a line. This is 2 dimensions with it being a square like this, and this is meant to be 3 dimensions, like a theoretical 3rd dimension into the page. which I guess doesn't really work if you're in Fez. So I think this has actually started us out with a good starting point, and is why I think these numbers are doable, that we can figure out what 0, 1, 2 and 3 are. So this is going to be, I'm going to put my final key here in the middle. And that's basically as far as I got with the numbers, and now everything else is I'm going to try and figure out myself. So we got this for number 0. Sorry, my handwriting's not very good. I used to have to go to I was told I was meant to go to a handwriting class when I was back in secondary school and back in primary school, but apparently for some reason I didn't. So there we go. Maybe we should put like a circle in the middle, just to, even though there's no circles on the actual things, just to sort of clarify the things. So this is number 3. Now the question is, what is number 4? And all the other numbers up to, I guess, 16. Following this logic, I'd guess that this would probably be 16. But I'll put a question mark there because I don't know if that's for certain. What I can say probably is that this is probably number 4. Why? Because if this is meant to show us an order of where it's going through these doors of maps, no, that's not 1. This is 1. This would be 2. This is now 3, as we learned from here. So this, logically to me, that makes sense to be 4. So I think that's another good starting point to go off on. So we'll add that to our key. I guess technically these are all question marks, so I don't know if we're certain. I'm working under a lot of assumptions here, but this just makes sense to me. Now the question is, what is number 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 15? It would make sense to me that, because there's quite a few numbers with quite a lot of lines in them, but they would probably be high numbers, because, you know, it feels additive, doesn't it? Like this number here, I don't know what it is, but it's probably somewhere within the 10 to 16 range is my guess because of how many numbers there are. A theory, actually, now I just realised, is this a binary counting system? Oh, it's not quite a binary counting system. Okay, what I was going to say is perhaps that, like, if we broke down, sorry, I should be using black, into notes, the notes layer, is that this line here is worth 1, this line here is worth 2, this line here would be worth 4, and this line here would be worth 8. So what would happen would be, like, if you wanted, it's effectively binary, so if you wanted to make, say, the number 7, for example, 7 is 4, add 2, add 1, so then you would write 7 like this. The problem is that invalidates this. That would say this is not number 4, but this does make sense of a number 3. I don't know why the number 4 is like this. That's actually really strange. Now, I didn't really think about this until just now. Why isn't the number 3 this? Sorry. That's a bit confusing. Why isn't the number 3 this, if number 4 is this? That makes sense to me, because then it's sort of like going clockwise around the circle. I don't know. But I guess a good thing to note here, in support of a binary system, is that number 3 is just 1 add 2, and it's literally the hands 1 and 2 together. So this raises a question. Does that mean number 5? Is number 5 this? And is number 6 this? Is number 7, well, the problem with this is now, well, number 7, you'll see it, is this is 4 to 3, but number 7 is also 5 plus 2, so it could also be this, which is making me think that's probably not the solution, because I feel like a numbering system with 2 symbols for one number is probably not how it works. Like, I mean, I know technically we got, like, in real life we got 4 and 4, but like these are so similar that you would have thought that's fine, but maybe that's how it translates in Fezian. So Fezian, I don't even know if that's a language, but I like it. So let's take a look at some of these notes and we'll sort of see what conclusions we can draw up. Like these, we've got this number. What number is this? We don't know what this number is. It's equal to itself, and we got number, this is number 3 here, isn't it? Yeah, so this is 3 is equal, well, this is assuming this is equal and it's not like a modifier. Actually, I didn't think about this. It does look like an equal sign, but what if this is like split in half and, you know, this is the 1 digit and this is like a symbol for 10 or something. But why would it be over it in one case and under it in the other case? That's a good point. Okay. I think these are equal signs, because then this would be just like this number is equal to this number, which makes sense. And this would be 3 is equal to, well, or maybe it's like, wait, maybe this is a number in itself. But we've never seen this number appear, and if it's any, maybe this is like a negation. Oh, that could be interesting. Maybe this is like a negative number, and this is like a symbol for like plus 10 or something, or we work in base 16, so plus 16. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so I guess this is kind of 2 trails of thought. Is this like 3 plus possibly 16? Yeah, but why do we just list numbers randomly? Okay, I've kind of convinced myself. I'm pretty sure this must be an equal sign. Either that or it's meant to be relating these two numbers. Which would effectively be the same thing, just because it would just be this image rotated. So this is saying 3 is equal to this. Whatever number this is. But this is not 3. What? And then I don't know what the point of this is. Is he just saying this is this? Which is, you know, you kind of assume that. For like, I guess, reflexive property. So, I don't know, we'll move on from that for now. This. Okay, so what numbers have we got here? We got, this is number 1, this is number 2. We don't know what this is. This is 2. This is that number again. I'm not going to draw out the square again. This is, I don't know. So we don't know what either of those two are. This is number 1 again, this is 4, and this is the same number here. Okay. And they all add up to equal this number, which we think is maybe 16. So that would make this number 13, this would make this number something, this would make this number 11, which would make this number 11, which would make this number 3. But we already got 3. So maybe that is what this is saying. Maybe this is saying this is just another way to write 3. So already, one of my assumptions might be incorrect. That there's not multiple symbols for each number. I mean, to be fair, that does kind of make sense, because you would have thought number 3 would follow the pattern of it being like this, right? To follow this clockwise pattern that they got going on. So, maybe? We'll put that down as a maybe for now. So now we got the numbers, or possibly you've got the numbers, under the assumption that this is 3. No, okay, no, this must be 13. Well, actually, no, we don't know if this is 16. That's true. Well, what other number can it be? I've also noticed that this cross shape you can make by like literally adding the arms of these things. Like if you add all the arms of these things together, they make a cross shape. You know, just imagine like overlaying all 3 of these symbols on top of each other. I've also assumed this is addition. Perhaps this is multiplication. Because, I mean, it's not uncommon for, like, if you write 2x or something, there's an implied multiplication dot here. And seeing as there's no, like, symbol, like a plus sign here. Maybe it's not, maybe it's just writing out a number. Like, this is meant to be, like, 1, 2, mysterious number here. Oh, I shouldn't be writing on the final key. What else am I writing on the final key? Keep it separate, keep it separate. Maybe this is, like, just writing out the number 120 something. And is equal to, well, okay, that would be very confusing, because this is then applying that these are all equal to each other, and this starts with a 1, this starts with a 2. So that would have to make this like a minus 100 or something. Okay, so that's probably not the case. Okay, let's just call this one x for now. So this we know is x minus 3. Well, I shouldn't say no. I feel like this pen is too thick. Let's use a thinner pen. This is possibly x minus 5, and this is possibly x minus 5. Which, you know, adds up. These are both x minus 5. Okay. I don't know where to go from that, so... This one doesn't make any sense to me. So we got number 1 here. We got x here. We got 0. This just seems like a number code. I don't think we know what this is. Okay, well, the thing is... I think... Looking at this, the assumption that this is addition is probably correct, because, like, what else could it be? Is it going to be... It's going to be some sort of operation on 3 numbers to get 1 number. The fact that these are all the same and these 2 are different. So we know it's not like a concatenation. Okay, so that's ruled out. Well, addition makes most sense because it's the most simplistic arithmetic operation. So it seems pretty straightforward to add these all together. Other possibilities, it's multiplication. But that means that this is exactly the same as this, because these are both 1 at the top here. Is that possible? It is possible. It is possible. But it's just the fact that, actually no, it doesn't work here now, I just noticed, because you got this shape, and you add it to this shape, and it equals this. That's weird. Okay, but addition works like literally as a shape on these ones, because if you overlay all these shapes. So maybe it's not maybe it's not addition, but it's overlaying. Wait, could it be like subtraction? Could it be like these two? It's just this one really throws it off, because the fact this number here is not this is weird. That kind of... sorry if I'm not making sense, by the way. It's hard to think simultaneously and say exactly what I'm saying coherently. Never been the best at explaining my thought process. I'm just saying, if you like add all of these shapes together, you get this shape for adding that one shape for adding that one, and then we had to like... If it's like a binary system where you sort of like toggle it on and off, what you do is you then minus away these two when you add in this one, which should give us 0 instead of 16 or X or whatever we're calling it now. So I don't know, we'll move on from that, I suppose, but my instinct tells me it's addition, but I don't understand why this is not this, basically. Could it be these are the same numbers? Just like we have 3 is the same number over here? Because, you know, if we're trying to work in the maths here, we got, so, I don't know where to draw this. Can you see this okay? I think you can. We have this number. If we did some, like, Fezzian maths, this would equal this, right? And that works to the overlay thing, but it also equals this, which doesn't work to the overlay thing. So I guess if we, sorry, the overlay idea of addition. Okay, well, under the assumption that it is an overlay thing, what number is this? This is all 4 of them added together. So this would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 10. They work on base 10? Really? That's strange to me. Okay, well that's not unfeasible though, because we've already seen that 3 has 2 different numbers. You know, I've talked myself into thinking that's probably 3. Because I like, what else could this possibly mean? So if so, this could be, it's either 16 or it's 10. Okay. I don't know if the music is a bit too loud. It sounds a bit loud on my side, but I just want it to be something in the background. Okay, under the assumption this is 10, I feel like we need a different colour now. Let's work with red, I suppose. Under the assumption that this is 10... Oh, I don't like that colour. Why don't we do green? Ooh. Purple? No, pink. Yeah, sure, pink. So under the assumption that this is 10, this would be 1 plus 2. So this would be 7. This would be 5, and this would be 5. Now, okay, that's actually promising, because this 5 here, you can make 5 up by doing... Sorry, I should not be writing on final key. Okay, no, this seems convincing to me, because if this is 5, then under the theory that it's the overlay for addition, 5 is made up of 4 plus 1, right? That's 4 plus 1, and 7 is also made up of 4 plus 3, 4 plus this 3, makes up 7. Okay, that's honestly really convincing to me. So much so that I'm going to put 10 first here. That seems reasonable. So that would make, we don't know what, no, we do know what 5 is. 5 is, okay, so does that mean, is this why we got the multiple thing here? 5 could also be, wait, that's not 5. Sorry, this is 5, but then 5 could also be this, and it could also be, okay, but the last point is we don't know what happens if we add it. No, okay, hold on. I think I'm starting to see it now. I think what's happening is similar to my initial binary idea where each of the hands is worth something different, but instead of being worth 1, 2, 4, 8, they're worth 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you want to make a number, you basically put a line through it and add them up. So this would be 1, 2, I'll do a different colour. 1, 2, 3 is either this or this. 4 can either be then this or that. Oh, okay. This is getting interesting. I mean, it was interesting before, but now it's even more interesting. So could this be... Okay, I'm actually going to switch these two around because this seems like the main 3, doesn't it? It's going to be so sad if we find out something which is contradictory to the information we got so far. So this could be number 4. I wonder if you can do doubles. So like, could you do like, we haven't seen it, but could we do something like that to represent 4? I don't know. So this is 4. I'm gonna put this stuff in brackets if I'm not so sure. And which 5 is but this is a guaranteed 5, so this is in brackets. So that's 5. Move this 10. And actually we're gonna make this a little bit smaller because it's a bit too big. Well, it's not this is too big, it's more like this part's too big, isn't it? Okay, so this is actually much better progress than I thought we'd be getting. So that's number 5. So under this assumption, what's 6? Well, it's not too difficult to work out. It's either 1 and 5. So it's either this, because this is the only valid way we can add it, unless we can double up, in which case we can have something like this. But we haven't seen, I don't think any of these have doubled up lines. The sprites don't accommodate for it, so that's probably 6. The alternative is 4 plus 2. There's a few different ways we can do 4 plus 2, so we got 4 plus 2. And then, oh yeah, this could also be 3 plus 3. That's interesting. That is interesting. Is there another way we can do it? We've got 4 plus 2, that's fine. 3 plus 2 plus 1. And yeah, I think those are the only ways. Okay, so that's 6, maybe. 7 we've got 4 plus 3. The alternative is we get 4 plus 2 plus 1. Because we have seen some numbers with 3 of them. Like, this has 3 in. What would this number be? 4 plus 1 plus 3. That would be 8. Potentially. 4 plus 1 plus 3. So that's 8. And this would be... what else? How else can we make 8? 4 plus 2. So there was only one way to make 8. And then 9 would be 4 plus 3 plus 2. And then we got 10. Sorry, my square's getting terrible. You say, use a square tool, use a square tool. Never. If you're somehow more organic, if I scribble it down like this, you know, it's like I'm making rough notes in a notepad. Okay, and this makes all 16 possibilities, right? 3, 6. Yeah, this makes all 16 possibilities. Okay, so if we got that, we can start translating what each of these numbers mean. If we want to. The question is, do we want to? So this would be 4, 5, 45. Hope you haven't made any mistakes here. 6, 1. 1 plus 3, that's 4. 4, 3. 4 plus 2, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, interesting. But they've used both 4s in the same thing. I don't know why. Well, I've got to assume it's like 4 and 4 like that. Or maybe they do have a significance. I shouldn't rule it out so quickly if they're exactly the same. Like, even though this one said that these 3, it could just be the values are the same, but doesn't mean fundamentally they are the same. So, oh, did I write this on final key? In fact, this can get its own one. This can be translation. So we don't need notes anymore. This is a final translation. Well, I shouldn't say final, because it might... if we find... Basically, it's just, you know, how science goes. You come up with a theory, and you keep rolling with it until you find out with something which contradicts it, and you know, rewrite your theory. That's just how it goes. 5, this is 3. By the way, that's not a complete correct dissection of a scientific method, so don't quote me on that. What's the significance of this? I don't know. So this would then be saying 1 plus 2 plus whatever. Was it 7? 10. 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. And then 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 10. So they do addition just by writing the numbers next to each other, and equals looks like equals. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. And this is 3 is 3, and 3 is 3. Okay. I don't understand the significance of this. This is 1... 4, 6, 5. Is that 5? That's 5. 10, 0. Why? This is 10, 4, 1, 0, 6, 5. Oh yeah, also in that Animal Crossing videos, when I think I figured out the CubeNet puzzle, just thought I'd throw it out there. That is plagues one of the rooms. So this adds up to over here, where we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, we should also have a 1. That's not 2. That's 3, at least. This is a, what's this? 6? No, this is a 10. Okay. I thought it was also going to be a 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, so we hit it in the order like 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess if we follow that, we go 1, 3, 6, 10. But then why not use 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, we should use blue for translations and pinks for notes. How about that? Anyway, so this is something 0. I can't even remember where this appears. This must be the industrial zone or whatever. You can see, look how nicely organised all my folders are. We've got the school, you know, boom, look at that. We've got the boiler room, we've got the bells, the misc. So let's see, yeah, this is industrial world 1 and 2. This is number, what's this? 1, is it 50? I don't know the significance of that, but still. This is interesting. What is this? Maybe this isn't even a number. Or maybe this is a 0. I don't know. Okay, so we got what's this? 3, 6. This is a 2. This is a 4. This is probably a sequence in numerical order, right? This is 7, I think. This is a secret hidden one, which I didn't actually notice, I think, in the video. But I noticed when I was rewatching it. It's hidden behind this boiler. How sneaky. What's this? This is 1. This is 5. 3, 6, 2, 4, 7, 8, 1, 5. Okay, so we do actually have a numerical system here. So this is solutions, I guess. I'm sorry if you're colorblind as well. But we're switching all these colors up. You know, let's make notes of these colors somewhere in the corner. That's what you always do when you're drawing. Get your palette up. So this is blue is for translation. We've got pinks for notes. What color should we use for actual solutions? I guess something of a green spectrum would make more sense. So let's use this sort of mid-green. Okay. So this would mean if it's a sequence like, do we have all numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not 7. Why 7? 7, 8. So we'd have 9. Wait, how many different symbols even are there? We've got up, down, left, right, LT, RT, jump. 7. Is one of them repeated? Yes, this is repeated. Okay, so I think this is just a regular old sequence. So the sequence would be, let's see, where's 1? It'd be this. If you're for some reason watching this out of order, we understand what these tetronymus symbols mean. Is this a number system? I don't know what this is. I don't know if I put this in the letter system either, because it doesn't look like the letters. Maybe this is something else we need to figure out. I don't know what that is. Maybe these are more numbers? Maybe these are decimals or something, or fractions? I don't know. Yeah, these tetronymus not respond. They are certain presses on your controller. Keypad presses, that is. Like certain directions, like this one here is a right press. Number 6 over here, this is a left trigger press. 7 is a downwards press, and 8 is that. I guess we can try this combo in the boiler room. That seems reasonable to me. This bell thing. I don't know what order. The only order that seems reasonable to me is 1, 3, 6, 10. But again, why wouldn't we use 1, 2, 3, 4? So is it possible? No, I was going to be like, it's possible that there is a 2. Okay, so this 1, 2, 3, 4 makes sense. So this we'll put in our solutions layer. There's no way this 1, 2, 3, 4 is wrong. Or could it be that these are actually one? No, because we know what number 2 is, and number 2 doesn't appear here. Number 2, we know what number 2 is from this. Could it be how many times you ring the bell? So you ring this one 1 time, this one 3 times, this one 6 times, this one 10 times? Or could it be like a translation of the symbol? Oh no, 10 doesn't appear down on those symbols. You're right. It must be rings. So a bit like times 1, times 3, times 6, times 10. I wonder if you do it in a row or if it matters what order you do it in. I mean, we'll put an alternative solution as this. Maybe. I don't know if that will matter or not, but we'll see. I don't even know if there's a puzzle here. I don't even know what this means. 4 5 6 1 4 4 3 6 2 2 3 4 5 4 3 5. Is this maybe a mathematical problem? You know, I have been working on under the assumption that the language is written downwards, which, I mean, this does support. Perhaps this is written more like in a zigzag pattern like this. Maybe it's like an addition thing. I don't know. Because there's a world map, a picture of a world map which looks like this at some point. What's the point of this then? Maybe that's just like what the different like countries are called on the world map. Like this side is called the 10 side. And just in this world they use I don't know. They use numbers. Maybe this is a dice. Because you got 10 and 0, that make 10. 4 and 6 are not opposite each other, never mind. 4 and 5 are opposite each other, and 6 and 1 are opposite each other. Okay, but this one's going to put a question mark. I'm not even sure if there's a puzzle there, to be honest. And this I'm also not sure if there's a puzzle bit. I mean, this doesn't even have a context of a puzzle. I'm pretty sure this has come from an area we fully explored, so that seems pretty good. Yeah, but this is a solution to the boiler puzzle, which we do know has a secret, so I'll make sure to try and input that code. These maps we haven't done yet, but that seems like a solution. I think these are just meant to be teaching things. I don't know what this is teaching us. Maybe this is just like practice homework the kids got. Like they're like learning to read numbers or something over here. Also, I just realised, didn't translate this. This is certainly a number 3. Over here. Why? I don't know. So we still got a few mysteries. We got, which I guess we'll make notes on in pink. Get rid of all our previous notes, so we don't need them anymore. Mysteries. What the heck's the relevance of this? What the heck's the relevance of this? Especially, and I guess this, but you know, hopefully there's not an actual puzzle there. If there's an actual puzzle there, I don't know. Don't know what this symbol means. Could this be an alternative way of writing 0? We don't know what this is. We don't even think these are numbers. This is the therefore symbol, just upside down. Which, it does have a meaning in maths theory, but I can't remember what it is. This is probably not relevant to numbers, at least. I know what the skull means. These are letters. So, I think that's pretty good. I think we've actually cracked the number system, which has given me renewed confidence that we can actually figure out the letter system. In Fez, the problem is with the letter system is we don't have something as clear cut as this in the letter system. So I'll talk through what I can think so far from letters. These are all the environmental signs, sorry, not environmental signs. Things around scattered around the environment, which I guess is meant to be like certain context clues. The only thing I think I remember is that I think these were instructions on how to solve this puzzle. Interesting. There's number 5 here, so hold on. Let's just put translations down here. There's a giant. No, is this 5? 1. Yeah, this is 5. 5. I don't know if that's relevant or not, but we'll find out. This is an advert, probably, and these are probably signs of the shops which are nearby. But I don't remember what they were. I think this was like the noodle bar section. I don't remember what this was. This is obviously a gravestone, so this could be someone's name. I was thinking. I don't know what this is. This is probably. Oh, you know what? I should have taken a picture of this with these the gate filled in, because this might be like locations. Conversations. I'm not sure if this will translations, whatever. I'm not sure if we'll be able to figure out anything from these, because this seems very overwhelming. Like this is or the text that old gods all said, I think. Like maybe this is because there's a lot of 3-letter words. I don't know. This is that secret room where I assumed this stuff here is asking a question, and then you had to put your answer down here. This is over conversations. I think the conversations is likely where we're going to get some information from. But, oh, look, see, we got, hold on. Let's get some notes up in here. Let's use a bit of a thicker pen, eh? Because I just noticed this appears over here as well somewhere. I saw it earlier. There. Could this be the? What other common 3-letter words are there? There's and. Could this be and? Oh, yeah. You know what? One thing I wanted to look for was letters which appear by themselves. Okay, yeah, so, oh yes. Assumptions that I'm working under. This is a translation of English. If it's not, it's all for naught. But I believe the developers were American, hopefully. Otherwise, but you know, let's see what nationality the developer was. Because it's possible they did their native language, in which case, what on earth? Fez developer controversy? French Canadian. Okay, so it could actually be French, which would be honestly just dire if it was, because then I couldn't work this out. I'm also working under the assumption that the language is written vertically, because otherwise, if it's written horizontally, either all the words in the sentence, this is an overwhelming amount of 5-letter long words. So vertically makes most sense to me. And actually, after seeing the numbers written vertically, I think that does make most sense. And other assumptions, it's a Caesarean cipher. Well, not Caesarean cipher, it's a substitution cipher, I should say, where each letter in the English alphabet is substituted 1 for 1 with one of these symbols. Actually, maybe we should collate all the symbols. That's a good point. So let's see, we got... A lot of these symbols are just rotations of each other, I just noticed as well. Like you got what looks like this symbol, and you got it rotated. Is every possibility accounted for? Yeah, there's one there. So you got this. You got an upside down one here, and you got a... Wait, hold on. The next one should be... Yeah, it should be upside down. And the next one would be thus this, if it exists. Can I see a singular example of it existing? Otherwise, it might not actually be a letter. I gotta say, my throat is getting raw from what I'm speaking. Maybe this letter doesn't exist. I cannot see it in the text from my quick skims. Either that, or it's notably not a common letter. Oh no, it does exist. Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to put symbols. I'm going to put UC for uncommon. I'm going to try and use Pokemon tiering for it. Okay, next one we got this little happy. Sorry about that. Phone started ringing. What was it? Oh yeah, we're doing the next one. I called it a happy box. It doesn't really make much sense. But I'm looking at. Sorry, you can't see that. This symbol here. So let's just see if we got every other variation of it. Do we have this represented somewhere? We do. Do we have this? I talked about this in the Animal Crossing episode. We do. One of the better ways to like actually crack these sort of codes is to basically count a tally of how often each letter appears. And with that, you can use frequency analysis, being like which letters in the English language are most common. Most common being like E, A, I think S and T might be the most common. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while. So that's kind of a last resort, because I do not want to manually count all these letters, because you kind of need a reasonably large sample size for that to remain the case. But yeah, hopefully I won't have to do that. It's basically what it's boiling down to. Do we have this represented somewhere? We do, over here. So what ones have we got next? We got this zigzag shape. Do we have this zigzag shape? We do, over here. Sorry, you probably couldn't see that. Over here. Have we got then this zigzag shape? Noticeably, this letter is extraordinarily common. And you know what? If it can also appear in doubles like that, we should make a note. So this is common, and also it's a double letter. Oh wait, we shouldn't use letters. No, it's fine, because no, light blue is translation, isn't it? Okay, we should use pink for this. Otherwise, we're gonna get this confused with actual translations. Or maybe we should put this in notes. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's spread them out a bit as well, perhaps. It's a little bit all-consuming with them just basically suffocating each other. If in groups of 4, how many of these letters would we need for it to be English? We'd need 6 of them, and then 2 of them would have their own special symbol, probably. My guess would be they'd have a flippable symbol or something rather than a rotational symbol. Am I going crazy? Oh, I'm using shrink selection, not lasso. Let's put these ones over here. Just trying to tidy it up a little bit. Okay, so which one was... This one was uncommon. So, notes, this is far too big a letter. Uncommon. Unco. Maybe not right poop in Japanese. Just put uncommon. Which ones we said this is common. I charged my tablet yesterday just for this. Not just for this, I did some drawing. Uncommon, and there's also a double letter. As we'll put it in pink brackets. We should also look out for any other double letters which might occur. There's only so many letters in English which can be double letters. I think this is actually another one over here. I've noticed. I'm trying to think what letters can even be double letters. Like, we can have double O, we can have double M, S. Okay. So yeah, not every letter can be a double letter, but you know, now I think about it, it's actually a lot more common than I think it is. Do we have this? Excuse me, tablet. Would you mind not disconnecting? Do we have this letter represented anywhere? I don't see it anywhere. So maybe this is what happens, like some of them only have, like, instead of being every rotation possible, some of them only have 3 of their rotations possible to make 26. It's also possible that some symbols could double up on letters. We've seen that with numbers. Oh yes, this looks like it. So there we go. We should also probably note that this is... I wrote about notes. I'm trying to keep it consistent. But maybe we don't need to have it as consistently as we... Sorry, as organised as we do. But I feel like organised would, you know, kind of help sort things out. We should note then that this one is uncommon. Why not just write the word rare? That's such a shorter word. Rare. Rare. Now you might be asking, why am I writing it down that these are rare? Because then that means that these letters can be like Q or Z or X, or letters which don't often appear. J as well, I think, is one of them. In English language, like they exist, obviously, but just like they're not appearing every other word. Okay, so what's the next one we're working on? It's like T-shaped one. So let's just check they all exist. I suppose we should orientate them all the same way, right? To make it a bit more consistent. Yeah, have a bottom one first. Makes more sense to me. And we'll shift all the others accordingly. Just so we always start with a one with it on the bottom. So one that's... This is probably the bottom one, isn't it? So put this here. Shift all 4 of these along. Shift along our notes as well, I suppose. Make sure that they don't get associated with the wrong letter. That one's fine. These symbols here. There's not much. These just get swapped around like this. There we go. And then we got... okay, do all of these letters exist? That's question number 1. So yes, we got... This is a double letter, in fact. This one exists, this one exists, and this one exists. Okay, they all exist. Good. Symbols. The last set of symbols I've seen are these half squiggles. Don't know what to call them. So we're starting off with this, 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 and then this. We got to look out for possibly 2 more symbols. See if they actually exist. So yeah, this right facing one exists, this left facing one, this top one, there's a bottom facing one. Somewhere. Ah, yes, there's one here. Okay, perfect. So they all exist. This bottom one seems a little less common than the others, I'll be honest. I haven't seen a lot of it compared to the others. So perhaps put this one as rare. Okay, now, do we see any other symbols? Because we only have, can I do maths? 20 symbols here. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 20 symbols. Wait, there should be at least another symbol. We've only got 20 letters in this alphabet? Oh, yes, we got this one. Okay, we need to shrink everything. Sorry, we don't need to shrink everything. We just need to shrink everything in this part. So we can actually get some room to get in our final set of letters. Well, I say final. There could be some 2 of letters. I don't know why it's so rotated, nor why it's so spread out, but you know, that's how rough notes get you. Okay, so we got, it's like this, right? Where did I see it? Up here. Oh, excuse me. So following the rotation pattern we should have this, then this. We know the second one exists. Do the others exist? Or is this a possible 2 of symbol we got? Yeah, only this one seems to really occur all that often. Okay, this bottom left one exists, so number 1 exists. In fact, it almost seems like only these things. Also, this seems interesting here. This is a repeated word. I'll come back to that, I suppose. Interesting. These 2 don't seem to exist. Oh, hold on. We got other things we can look at. But those 2 don't seem to... Oh, no. It does exist here. Interesting. And this is a double letter. Noted. Okay, these notes need to be on a different layer, as it turns out. Okay, wait, hold on. Better way to do it? This is symbol notes. And this is notes in environmental science. Apparently we were writing on symbols quite often. It's so difficult to make sure we're writing on the right layer all the time. Especially when I'm just doing these scribbles. Translations? That was an accident. Okay, so we've seen this one now up here. Oh wait, hold on. This is not meant to be an environmental. This is meant to be in conversations. There we go. We'll just make this notes for now. We're like we can figure out this 5. Which one are we missing? We're missing this bottom right one. Does this appear anywhere? So either this letter is extraordinarily uncommon. Possible. It does exist. Okay, so that is probably the least common letter so far. So it's symbol notes. I'm going to put this as rare. I'm going to put this as very rare. Okay, so this is probably, just to start off with, this is probably our Q or Z or X. Should we look for double letters? That might be quite enlightening. And then we got to think of each letter in the alphabet, which could be a double letter. Okay, so we got one double letter here, which we've labelled, I believe. Double. Double letters. It could be a false pretense that double letters is the way to go. I've got to imagine this must be like E or something. It's so common. Oh, hold on, singular letters as well. This is a singular letter. Unless it carries on like this. Okay, that's a good point. It could carry on. Could carry on. We need to look for a definitive single letter. Okay, so for now we'll put this in a circle just in case. What other double letters do we have? We've got another double letter here. Wait. Should we let's just merge symbols and symbol nodes, because there's about 0% chance. Oh, what the heck is this song? I don't want any lyrics. I don't want any lyrics, just in case, you know. You know what? Just go back to the beginning. The beginning was good, you know. I don't want any lyrics. I don't want anything possibly being sampled, getting me copyright struck or something. Okay, so we should be making notes on notes here, because we found another double letter, which is, which one? This one. This is a double. Do we see any other double letters? Oh, singular letter. Is that the same one? That is the same one. Okay, so there's only A or I could be singular letters. Why do I keep writing on the wrong note? But this is now guaranteed to be either A or I. This symbol. This one. So this is single. So this is probably... why don't we try writing in blue? That seems better. For our guesses, this is either A. That's one is different layer as well. Guesses. You know how well I stick to using other layers. So this is QZX. Hold on. This is probably Q/Z/X. I think that's the order of least occurring. This is either A or I because of this, which will mark in pink. Not pink, blue. Would old gods talk using A or I? There's also it appears here, okay. If we can find another letter appearing by itself, that would actually be really good, because that would give us two. We would find out A and I. We just don't know which way around we are. This is another double letter here. Oh, it's the same one. Never mind. It appears again, so it's quite a common one. Maybe this is like double S. It appears at the end of words as well. Actually, now I think about it, you can as well, like agree or something. My throat hurts. I should probably not speak as much, but speaking aloud kind of helps in certain aspects, and when I'm in YouTube mode, I'm in YouTube mode. This is not going to give us any context. Interesting, a repeated word here. A repeated word 3 times. What would you say 3 times in a row? That's 2 letter long. No? Like, no. Hi. Okay, so this is either like no or hi. It could be something like yo. That'd be a bit strange. Is this a rare one? No, it's not. This one's a rare one. In. I mean, it could be like in. That doesn't make sense. Is. It. I am again working on the assumption that what these people say is a coherent like sentence and seems reasonable. No, hi seems reasonable. Like hi. I think it's a little kid speaking as well. No, it's not this lady, but so it could just be really excited to see us. We got this repeated thing here, so it's like blank something. Maybe that's like an idiom. I don't know. Again, we got either A or I. Oh, wait. This one is A or I. This is also A or I. Interesting. Because this one's by itself. Just seeing if there's any other singular. Okay, so this is a reasonable guess. This is A or I, and the other one over here is either A, wrong colour, A or I. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look at the environmental signs. Okay, so this is a double letter. We'll make a note of that. Which is this one. This is a double. I mean, I guess we got to put a note here that this is 5, but I don't really know what was significant. I can't even read this one. What's this say? Also, these are strangely cut off. Oh, these are cut off because I stitched these things together. Perhaps incorrectly now I look at it, because this doesn't look right to me. This looks like 2 different letters. This looks like it's probably this letter and this letter stuck together. So I probably stitched it incorrectly. That's fine. And hopefully we won't need it to deduce everything, but we'll just sort of make a note that this is probably a bit null. Apparently I did some more doodling on symbols, which I didn't mean to. It's so hard to keep with the same thing. This is the same as that. Okay, so yeah, definitely double letter. I can't even see what's going on with this one. Don't see any double letters. Okay, so those are all the double letters we have, it seems. Let's go back to conversations. So the double letters we have are this. This is a double letter. This. So double, double, double. Only 3? How many letters of the English language could be double? Okay, let's think. B could be like dabble. C, accommodate. D, addition. E could. It turns out quite a lot of them can be. F, G could. H can't. I can't. J, can't think of a word with J. Double J. Double K? Normally if it would be K, it would just be CK, so probably not. L? Yes, L could. M could. N almost certainly can. O could. P could. I think. I can't think of a word, but my instinct is P could. R probably can. S almost certainly can. T, yeah. U, can't think of a double U. V, double W? I can't think of one. X, no. Y, no. Z. Okay, so I don't think that's very helpful. Now look at it. Okay, where do we go from here? Okay, knowing that these are A and I think is probably the next most useful things, because we can look at 2-letter words. Look, we've got another. Sorry, this is notes, isn't it? Got another single letter here. Same single letter here. So like these 2-letter words. This is either something A or something I. Which order does this go in? Is this number 1 or number 5? Okay, so this is number 1. This is the first thing that old God said. So this is something A or this is something I. What 2-letter words are there? Ba, ka, da, fa. Ga, ha, ja, ka, la, ma. Okay, well, if they start speaking in French, I mean, I guess it could be la. Na, pa, qua, ra, sa, ta, ya, va, wa. Okay. A, ba, bi, si, di, fi, gai, hi. Is this H? J, I, kai, lai, mai, nai, pai, quai, rai, sai, tai. So this could be, strangely enough, this could be hi. Maybe. If this is hi, and this is H, can we find like a 3-letter word where this one appears in the middle? And this is here, but I mean, this could be H and this could be T. Hi there? Okay, okay. I want to see if we can see these three symbols anywhere. Well, we got it almost here. This does look like a TH start, doesn't it? How commonly these two appear together. Oh, I feel like I'm on something. That was... Okay, so if this is I, this could be like in or it or something like, or is. Sorry, this should be on the note section, shouldn't it? You are correct. So this could be in, it, or is. Okay, look for three-letter words with this. Okay. Because if we can find one, then that'd be good. For obvious reasons. Because that means, I mean, the letter ver is quite a common parlance. Actually, does that fit this? Would that be high? It wouldn't be high. It would be ha ha ha. Wait, that's the other. This is the other single letter, right? This could be ha ha ha. What? Where did I write this? Symbol. Get off the symbol. Could this be ha? Sorry, I meant to write on the thing. You can't read that at all. Okay. Darker blue. Ha. Okay, we're just gonna do this, and I guess I'll turn down the opacity. Ha ha ha. That seems like this person laughing. That seems convincing to me. People don't say a lot of three-letter words, huh? I've sort of seen like no three-letter words. Oh, here's one. We haven't translated any of that, so we don't know. This one. What's this? This is possibly I. Don't know. Really? Like people. Like, okay, there's two three-letter words here, in fact, but none of them look like the we've got going on. It could be, you know, I jumped a bit too quickly ahead and thought I was onto something. I mean, this looks like a H-I T-H-I. Wait, this would be E. Wait, we can translate this. No, this is No, this is what I wanted. Was it? I mean, I did say this letter was very common. And it's a double letter. It could be E. It could be E. Okay. So if okay. This could be E. This is... I'm going to put I, maybe A. I guess this is A, maybe I. Probably should keep consistent uppercase. Then I think this is T and this is H. So this would make this H E E. But that's not T. There's kind of... Can I think of a word which even fits it? Like... Sherry. No, it can't be R if we guess that's R. Oh, no wait, we did guess that's R. What letter can get... A here? B here? Chair? Def... Yeah. Oh, where? This could be W? Where are you? No, it's gonna be R because this is a... What's this? I. Where did? Maybe? You... Where did you come from? Does that work? This is E. No, that's E. Okay, immediately shut down. Where did... No, wait, this could work. Where did you come? If that's... Wait, what other... What? Wait, this works. Where did you come from? That is an unbelievable thing, which I wrote on completely wrong layer. Again. Merge layer below. That would make this W. This would be R. This would be D. No contradictions yet. This would be Y. This would be O. This would be U. This would be C. This would be M, which I said is rare. I don't know if M's that rare. So this is a bit tenuous. This one is F. Excuse me. I think that's all of them. So where did you come from? That seems plausible. So what's this guy saying over here now? This guy's saying do. H. How do you do? Yeah, that's you. That's got to be you. Okay. Why do I have... Oh, this person also says ha. Wait, is this just the same text? It's the same text. Okay, fair enough. That's exactly the same. Okay, get rid of this. How do you do? Okay, sure. Nice. So this is hi there. What else is this? How? Sorry, the translation should be probably written on it, and then we'll make it We'll make all of these slightly more transparent. I guess we can turn the paper a bit darker. How high there? This is number how, isn't it? H-O-W, yeah. This is, do we have this? A. Is this R? You okay? Are you? How are you? I were where? Hi there, how are you? I something. I will? Maybe? E. I feel like we need to make this even less visible. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, all of these needs to be like 10 or something. Okay, 10's too low. 15? That seems reasonable. This is, what's that? Y? Is this your, maybe? So this is probably will. I will be. We are amazingly getting somewhere. I will, so this is L, what's B? B is this one, which is rare, that seems reasonable. L is a double letter. I will be H-E, I don't think we know that one yet, no. That one is A, this is a long word, A, H, E, D, R, O, don't know. I will be hexahedron. I will be your hexahedron? What the heck? What does that even mean? I will be your hexa... I mean, that is literally probably the only word which fits into this strange HE. And I guess hexahedrons are significant. I will be your hexahedron today, maybe? 2D... Yeah, this is... I will be your... Hi there, I will be your hexahedron today. Oh, interesting. So these old gods are like tech support. That's weird. Unexpected. So we don't know what this is. Maybe this is an S, so it'd be like so. This maybe. So this. So this is. We don't know what this is. QZ or X. Q. It could be Q, because then it'd be QU. It's another double. Could be S, is what we're guessing. That doesn't make sense. Quus. Maybe it's J. This is just... A. R. This O. This is... I don't remember. I'm starting to learn the language myself. R-O. This is... Routine? This is this is okay. I'm convinced this is S, so this is... That must be J. J is quite a rare letter. Hopefully I didn't write down... I wrote something wrong there. Classic. This is... What is S? That squiggle. So this is just... I mean, you've got to know your letters are basically correct if you... So far your guesses have made coherent sense when you've been translating them. So actually merge it down with translations, please. So this is just a routine. This is a rare letter. This is just a routine. R O C E procedure. This must be procedure. So that's P. This is just a... Is P that rare? Maybe. I don't know. Routine procedure. B U but I do need SOM someone here just is this just in case? I'm very thankful this ended up being English instead of French. I will be honest. If this is French, I don't know what I'd do. Just in case. This must be like something. I actually almost can start reading this language now. Something. So this must be G. I don't think we translated this yet, have we? No? Okay, so guesses. Turns out guesses is correct. Something goes wrong, probably. Goes wrong. Hi there, how are you? I will be your hexahedron today. So this is just a routine procedure, but I do need someone here just in case something goes wrong. Okay. Wow, I feel like we're getting a bit of a law drop here, aren't we? What's this? If, if, I didn't think about the letter if. Letter, if. Thing does go wrong. What's this? You maybe? You are G. So this seems like the hexahedrons or whatever, like some sort of tech company giving out like something, or like a doctor is probably a better word. You're going to die. To have, is this V? Is you? Maybe U and V is doubled up. That makes sense. U and V are often commonly doubled up, so are I and J. I and J is separate here, though. Well, what else is commonly doubled up? C and K. There's probably Q is doubled up with something, I don't know. You're going to have, or ho, if you want to be technical. You'll have, oh sorry, I missed that this. To see, what's this? Clean up the mess. If something does go wrong, you are going to have to clean up the mess. Am I going to actually translate all this text? Yes. Because it seems fun. Hey. What? Hey, wait. Second? Minute? See, can you what is this? Can you even understand? Yeah, this is under. Hey, who put this here? Get rid of you. Can you even No, wait, what? That's all. Understand. This must be like what? I am. Is that why? That is why. Saying. Are you listening? Maybe? No. And what's maybe like what is about to happen? What is WR? Oh, what is wrong? That makes sense. No, what is wrong? What is what? With you, maybe? With your head? That's a bit rude. Hey, wait a minute. Can you even understand what I am saying and what is wrong with your head? Just what's wrong with my head? That's what I can say to that. Oh dear? No. Oh well. You are... I don't know why I misaligned it so much. You are here now? You are here now? And these old gods are not really as old god as I thought, but they're very modern. In fact, they're just working in tech support or something of that ilk. You are here now. Might? Is that G? Might as... This must be well. Well... Do this. TH this thing prepare to have your, oh no, brain? Wait, it's not B. Have your, oh, mind. This is probably mind. Mind blown? Yeah, blown. That's not O. That is O. Oh well, you are here now. Might as well do this thing. Prepare to have your mind blown. I can't believe we actually translated this. We don't even know what letter these two are. Yeah. Okay, but we can translate this now then. This is... Maybe I should write it a bit bigger over here. I don't know. P... What is that? Y? Please? It's actually too dark. I can't even read this. Please. This must be answer. Answer. This. Secret? No. Set. Security? It literally is tech support. It says, please answer the security. This must be Q. Question. Oh, we're actually trying to break into someone's, like, account or something. Wow, this is not what I expected the Lord to be for Fez. Please answer the security question. No punctuation in this language, right? It's very confusing. What? What's my name? What? Okay, I don't know. Gomez, I guess. What's this? Set. Q. What's this? Is this you? This is you. So this must be security again. Security. It's Q again. Question. My. Okay. Oh, so this is just a continuation. What? Is that my? That's not my. What? Is that what? Wait, hold on. That's not T. What else is this? H. Oh, security question. Hint. Right? Hint. Okay, nice. We need a hint because I don't know what your name is. My... First... So it's probably very uninteresting, but, you know. I suppose I did warn you. My first... Oh, I skipped that letter here. A word even. Half. My first half is... Is what? What it is. My first half is what it is. That's your hint? Oh. That's seriously my security question hint. My first half is what it is. What? Your first half is what it is. It's a tautology. It's a meta joke. It's a self-referential phrase. It's a... I don't know, I can't think of anything else to do with tautologies. It's probably second. My second... This looks like half again. Half is... How... Is it half? Your second half is half of... These sound like the hints I would leave myself, to be honest. And then I could come back a few years later and be like, where? Half of... What? Made. Me? That's not me. Made. Security question hint. My first half is what it is. My second half is half of what made it. Made what? Your name? Who named you? I don't even know who you are. I mean, I guess we can see what letters we have at our disposal. G. T. We don't know what this letter is. What letter are we missing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. We don't have K. So this is either a K or another letter, K or Z. What on earth? What weird double up? I guess we shouldn't write that down until we know. K, L, M. Well, okay, K and Z are definitely the two letters we're missing. So there's G, T. What's this? M, T, U, N, R. Should probably make my handwriting a bit neater. Or Y, T, C, B, G, X. This side doesn't have enough vowels to make anything. B, A. Okay, it's probably not that side to write in the answer. F, B, I, H, A, E, H, S. I mean, that seems kind of promising. Enough. It seems like a decent distribution of vowels. M, N, Q. Can't be this unless there's a U. S, N, O, H, L. Okay, so, well, this one's just straight up impossible. This one seems very unlikely with man of. So this is not right color. This is unlikely. This is unlikely. This is impossible. We can get rid of all these notes now. This is, well, this is K or Z, isn't it? So this seems unlikely as well. My first half is what it is, and my second half is what made me, or what made it. What does that mean? My first half is what it is. So maybe your first half is name, literally name. Or you can't. No, we can almost make name. What's the H? What words can we make of this? So it's half. So it's 4 and 4. Well, I guess we can switch them around like this. Shib? Hafe. Is your name Shib Hafe? What? I don't know, but what I do know is I need a drink of water and a pause to come back because my eyes kind of hurt looking at this. But I'm glad we actually translated most of the alphabet. We just got this one left to do. We've got these messages left to translate, but hopefully they all read quite easily like these do. Oh, now I think about it, we've got all these signs as well. Okay, well, anyway. I'm going to pause and I'll come back, I'm sure. Alright, I'm back. I gave myself a little break, had a snack, drank some water, cracked open window a little bit. Also posted like all my YouTube thumbnail arts to my Twitter, which I was meant to do ages ago and then never did, so now they're there, so you're welcome. No, I'm joking. Also, follow me on Twitter. I don't post anything. Well, I should start. But maybe you following me will be the spark I need to start posting. So we're going to go back to translating exactly what's going on here. This is like, hello? 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 I'm trying to do a balloon boy impression from Five Nights at Freddy's. Why? I don't know. Should probably not talk as much because my throat is kind of like, but at the same time, what else am I going to be doing? You want to sit here in silence and just, I mean, I suppose I was going to say listen to me say nothing. I guess it's kind of like not listen to me say anything. Can you, is this understand? This is probably understand. I mean, the letters I recognise seem to line up. Understand. Any of this. I can actually almost read this language. This is incredible. Oh, I put it on notes. I was like, past me was an idiot. She wrote it on the wrong layer, and then here I am, writing on the wrong layer myself. Okay. So get rid of. Apparently I wrote something simple, so you know, wrong name in the first place. So I'm gonna be a bit more mellow out with how I speak, just to not like strain my voice. Hopefully. This is think. That's K. That's Q. Q and K. Q and K are doubled up. Interesting. Okay. So this is Q or K, and this is Z by default. So this is translations, as I like to call it, according to my later typings. Z. Why have I wrote Q here? I think it is nice. Is that right? Yes, it is nice to, I can't remember this letter, have a visitor for I think it's nice to have a visitor for once. Nice. I wonder if one of these people just save a secret like, oh, you want an anti-cube, just do this. But that seems a bit out of character. Nice. It's probably nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How do you do? I don't know why I wrote it off letters, but still. What is wrong with your head? Didn't someone else say this? What is wrong with your head? Hey, wait a minute, can you even understand what is wrong with your head? Okay, so these people are related to these big-headed people. More like, what's wrong with your head? He when he wears the fez. He wears a fez. Ha ha ha. Check out that's not why. Mr. Rectangular head? Rectangular head over here. Over there. Why are these people so rude? Hey, check out Mr. Rectangular head over here. Why not check out Mrs. Square head over here or something? Actually, now I see it. I think it's a little kid behind you. I can't believe the elder said this to us. The same thing. Okay. Whoa. How did you get in? Whoa, how did you get in here? It's a good question. But we have translated the important one, which is this one. So, you know, I write it up here for myself. Security. Oh, wait, sorry. Please answer this. That's not how you write this. Tiliness. This security question. What's my name? Security question. I mean, it's just a bit easier to read it like this, isn't it? Question. Hint. My first half is what it is. My second half is half of what made it. Honestly nonsensical, but we're going to move on from the conversations now into the environmental scenes and start translating stuff like this. Hopefully. Just so we can see what the world around us has to say, apparently. Hold on, this is meant to be, everything was meant to be 30 or 20. Translations, okay, what does this say? This is, get these notes out of here. D? No. What? Oh, this probably says warp. Warp, right? Warp. What's that? Warp room. Okay. This says D-O... What's its T? Dots. Dots? Okay. Dots to dots. What? Dots to dots? Like a dot to dot, like a puzzle? Dot to dot puzzle. I don't think there was anything in this room that we had left to do. Maybe it was relevant to something we already figured out. Oh, I cannot read this. This is too faint. Put it on like 40 or something. It says... I forgot what this is. No, it's probably in... Oh. Industrial district. Sorry, my throat like super hurts if I talk too much more. So if I put too much effort into it, so I'll just talk softly, airily. Tends to not make my voice hurt. Well, welcome. Industrial district, welcome. Thank you. Welcome to you. This says, what does it say? Z. U. What? ZV? ZU? Maybe it's an acronym for something, I don't know. This says, oh, it's hard to read. G. A. Gate. Gate, alright. This says... Warp. 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 Gate. Okay, makes sense. This says, what does it say? I can't read this. N. M. Is this B? I think this is number. Oh my god, does this say the number 5? It says the number 5. Oh my god, this is the number 5. I should have started with this one. I could have got those letters so much more easily if I figured this out. Because, I mean, this is the number 5. I wonder if I should bother translating this. We'll give it a shot, even though I've cropped it incorrectly. But that's fine. What's... It's probably watch. Looking at it. Ah, okay, wait, hold on. I've not cropped it that incorrectly. It's more like this line, these two lines shouldn't be here. Watch out for black. Watch out for black. Please don't say something strange. Black holes. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Watch out for black holes. It says... I mean, I guess that's a good thing to watch out for. Work? No, this probably isn't O. What? That is O. Work. It seriously says work. Alright, I guess. I mean, another Z, a ZU or ZV. I don't know what this means. Zoo. Maybe it's a name. What's this say? A R. This probably says D. Card? No, this can't be card. This, it needs to have a thing there. So it's Sard. Guard. Hard. Oh, work hard. Oh, okay, that O shouldn't be here, that's why. Work hard. This says, what does it say? EA Sports. No, that would be strange product placement. Eat meat. Okay. It's just advertising. Who would have thunk it? F-O. So, food. Good food, probably. Good food. Just eat meat again. Now this one is important to translate so we can actually figure out what on earth is going on over here. T. Trapped in a fez factory. Are you serious? Trapped in a fez factory. Is this like help? I'm trapped in a fez factory. Please send help. Send help. So it turns out fez is like a not marketed thing. It's a manufactured thing, which is just easily distributed to all these square-headed people. This is actually crazy. What's this? This is completely not what I expected. Oh yeah, right to left. Wait. Why did I even do this right to left in the first place? How did I naturally read it right to left? I mean, I guess I saw the high there, that sort of clued me off. Wait, because I started reading these left to right. How did I read? I don't know. Somehow my brain switched to right to left naturally, as if that was just a natural progression. But you know, brain does wonderful things. Apparently, I skipped out this. Hold on, we'll get back to it because it seems a lot longer. Cube. It says cube. Okay, cube location. X. Y. Z. Alright. J. It's gotta be U. There's no way that's V. J. It's also a bit dark. I can't kind of see it very well. What's this? Forest Wild. 40. Translations. What is it? Translations. Put them all in right layer, did I? Good. What's that? P. Jumps. Ow. Jumps over. Wait. Is this a quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog? I should have started here. Oh my god, this must be... Yeah, this is the, isn't it? Oh my god, this is the quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog. It was literally... Oh my god. Is that W? That is W. A quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog. If I just started here, I could have literally got all the letters. There's even a fox here, I just noticed. This is a literal fox here. Wait. Does this room literally have a quick brown fox jumping over a lazy dog? If it does, I'm actually going to be so annoyed at myself. Hold on. I did save all the big print screens. Which one is this? Forest Wild 1? It's got a quick brown fox jumping over a lazy dog. I wasted so much time when I could have just used this one. This is even where I made a note. Look, Forest Wild 1 reading artifact. This is where you get the reading artifact. Oh my god. How did I not notice this? Because this is the only time we've seen a fox and a dog. How did I not notice this when I was playing? That makes so much sense. That's how you're meant to translate this language. Not by print screening everything and... Oh my god, I feel so dumb. That's a quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog. Well, on the plus side, we've translated this entire language. So, I thought it would help illuminate this puzzle. It has not. Trapped in a Fez factory is not very insightful. Please send help. And, I mean, I guess the numbers is helpful. I guess it's translated this, but again, this isn't all that helpful because I don't know how to answer it. Please answer the security question. What is my name? My first half is what it is. My second half is what made it. But I can't make letters out of any. Oh, you know what? I just thought perhaps you can grab these cubes and if you rotate, it keeps them locked in a certain way. So really, we should be using all of these letters. Man, I feel exhausted. This Animal Crossing episode is going to be so exhausting to record afterwards. But I'm just kind of glad we did it in the first place. I guess I should export this. Like, let's make a nice little translation tool for me in case I need it. I guess for the numbers and the letters. How do I? No, let me think how to do this. I got 7. Oh. Numbers. I cannot believe that was quick. Brown fox jumped over a lazy dog. That makes so much sense. That's where you find a reading artifact. Of course, it's going to teach you how to read the damned language. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. I can't believe I spent all that time doing something I didn't need to spend that much time doing. Oh, I mean, you know, that's just how it goes, isn't it? It's not like I could have particularly seen that coming, so... I mean, I don't think I need to make a note of what the numbers are. I feel like the numbers are quite easy to work out on their own, but still. So these 3 need a duplicate over here. I guess this can be a good reference for people in the future who are following along the Fez journey with me. I can't believe it. A quick brown fox jumps over lazy. I'm not going to get over that. That was actually like almost upsetting with how easy it was to figure out. Oh, I should have put a dot in the middle. Oh, I guess I'll manually draw everything else on. It's almost upsetting, but it's also equally hilarious. So, you know, I can't really blame anyone but myself. It's just, I can't believe it. I know I'm saying I can't believe it all the time, but I genuinely can't. It's just, it was literally in front of me this entire time. My tablet's not even working as punishment for me not being able to work it out. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've got 0 as well. That's why. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let us think. Let me think. Do this, I guess. What am I doing? I can't even think straight anymore. My brain is too fried. Copy these 2 and do this. That makes sense. But now we've worked it out, I suppose we can make a nice little page for us to really analyse it in future. I mean, I suppose I could just take one from the internet because almost certainly other people have done it before me. But I don't know, this feels like kind of nice to do it myself. That's not what 3 is. To work it out for myself. It's come to my own conclusion, even if it was a bit more long-winded than it had to be. I actually just can't believe it. I wonder if there was something equally obvious I missed about a numbering system, but maybe it was like the numbers 1 to 10 written somewhere and I just completely walked past it or something, or missed it when I was playing. I suppose we still got some of those numbers to we got to test if they work. What, 0, 1, no, let's do it in a different colour. But we worked out the number puzzles basically. The bells, I remember I said probably it's just ringing them. The doors, we just go into them in order. I don't think there was any other number puzzles. If there were, we can now solve them. Actually, I'm just in shock. It's just so blindingly obvious. A literal fox jumping over a lazy dog, and it just went straight over my head. Seriously, my throat actually seriously hurts now. Almost. Like, you know when you talk too much on one day, your throat just goes raw. That's what's going on. Raw is probably not the best word to use. I guess we'll write in pink, why not? No. You know what? Probably makes more sense to write on this side of it, doesn't it? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Letters now. Don't need anything except for this. It's 4 groups of 4. No, sorry, 6 groups of 4. I can't count. Letter, apparently. Alright, good enough. You know what? Let's just use the same size as these. Probably incorporate the entire letter, please. Copy, paste. That's our new number. Letter even. Do it here. Very close to each other. Merge a layer below. Just to make sure they line up all nicely. I don't have a Photoshop snap to grid anymore. It's got a phone notification. Don't mind it. Merge selected layers. Letters. Merge. Nicely done. Gotta get, what, 6? Like this? Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does look like 6 to me. I'm sure I didn't overlay these entirely properly, but it's fine, as long as it's good enough. Merge a layer below. Letters. Okay, let's put these over here. Shrink it a little bit just so I know what I'm dealing with. Oh, I guess I should have drawn and rotated all of them. That makes most sense to me. Oh well. You know, now we get to draw them in manually. Hopefully with a bit neater handwriting. Kind of. Yeah, I should use straight lines. Why don't I use straight lines here? It's all a little bit rough, but you know, that's what gives it a little bit of charm, doesn't it? Because they're not quite aligned how I wanted them to be, but to think I've spent like an hour decoding it when I could have. So I don't mean to bring it up like literally every second. There's much more interesting things I'm sure to talk about. I've even rotated these around the wrong way for some reason, like when I was writing it down. This is definitely the order it should be going in, but for some reason I did not do that. If I am to be consistent, I probably shouldn't even put this part in the video, to be honest, but here I am. Doing everything I can. Just to fill up a bit of time. Maybe you've already clicked away by this point. But yeah, I'm just excited. You know, I got over the quick brown fox thing. And you know, I'm looking forward to being able to solve a few more puzzles, or at least be enlightened to a few more puzzles. I still don't really understand the riddle, to be honest. Security question. What is my name? My first half is what it is. That's got to be like name or something. Like his first half is a name. It is what it is. The second half is what made it. Maybe it's like parents. How do we fit that in 4 words? Ma-pa. So your name is name Ma-pa. I can't honestly be correct. That's nonsensical. That's how I describe that. I wish Clip Studio Paint had a thing where you can draw, and if you hold down Shift at the same time, it would lock into a straight line, but it doesn't. I think that's something which or Adobe, I should say, trademarked. So unfortunately, it's not something which is we're privy to. But making a nice little reference image for myself. Just for future Fez episodes, if we ever need to translate anything. I feel like I'm half fluent now in the Fez language. Is that useful? Not really. It's exactly the same as the English cipher, but as the English language, but still. It's at least the very least it's fun. You know what they say about fun things? They're fun. Hence the name. Where's I going with that? Not really anywhere, to be honest. It is what it is, just like that guy's first name. What can it be? I don't know. There's too many possibilities to really brute force it. Is my problem. I don't know how I'm going to work it out. It seems like quite a difficult one to guesstimate, but maybe it's written down somewhere. Like we'll stumble across something with text which I did not translate. And it'll just be like, oh, yeah, my name is blah blah blah. I don't know what else it could be. I mean, I hope that's something I don't have to look up what the answer is, because that seems very unsatisfying, but I have no clue what this guy's name is. And I honestly like to think myself as pretty good at riddles. You know, mind you. It's just, this riddle is very unusual, to say the least. It's not exactly what I expected. Riddle. Normally the answers are always like silence or time or something like that, but this time it's a bit different. Okay, so this is H B T N this is Q / K E X Z. Very uncommon letters here, apart from E. This is U / V. O I C. Not T. L F Y R M S A G D W P J. Oh my god, okay. Well, I mean, thank you if you somehow joined me on this entire journey through trying to work out what on earth these Fez letters and numbers even mean. And well, we've got our answer now. Here we go. Here's your spoilers. Sorry, spoiler warning for Fez, I suppose. I don't know where to even put this. Fez language decoding, I guess. Final answers. Hopefully these are correct. Let's save this. What resolution shall we save it in? 100 seems a bit too big. Why don't we do 80? No, that seems too big. 60? Let's do 75. 75%. Yeah, that seems reasonable. But we're not going to save it like that. We'll save it like this. So thank you if you've been joining me. if you watch this entire thing, I don't know how long this has ended up being, like an hour and a half. But I've been Dear Darling, and we'll be going back to our usual Fez routine in the next episode, hopefully. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Fez, sort of. And I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join the Discord and follow me on Twitter down below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. I am exhausted.